Not every hunter relies on strength. Some dominate through vision, through speed, and through the ability to strike with astonishing precision. In the world of birds of prey, a single opportunity can change everything. Join us as we witness some of the most spectacular attacks ever recorded in the wild. Great black-backed gulls may look like seabirds that primarily feed on fish and carrion, but when an opportunity arises, they are fully capable of hunting young rabbits.
Oh, it's going. Dude. How did the rabbits get out? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
On Stockholm Island, great black-backed gulls occupy a position near the top of the local food chain. The predator carefully watches the movements of the rabbit colony before suddenly diving in to attack. The rabbits immediately race toward their burrow system in an attempt to escape, but not every individual is fast enough to survive. A great black-backed gull can have a wingspan exceeding 5 feet and a powerful bill capable of tearing flesh or swallowing small prey almost whole. And when the hunt is successful, the reward can be an entire young rabbit disappearing completely into the predator's beak. At La Jolla, California, a startling scene unfolds as a gull suddenly attacks a squirrel right outside its burrow. The hungry predator attempts to swallow the prey whole, even though the squirrel's thick fur and relatively large body make the task extremely difficult. But it refuses to give up. After repeated efforts, the bird finally manages to swallow the squirrel and leave the area with its meal. Sometimes, hunger can drive opportunistic predators to do things that seem almost unimaginable. In many coastal communities, some great black-backed gulls are appearing increasingly close to people in search of food. These bold predators have even been known to hunt and consume cats. As natural food sources decline, opportunistic hunters are beginning to venture deeper into the human world. Persistence is sometimes the very thing that determines who reaches the final reward. At a lake in Hyde Park, a gull repeatedly chases pigeons across the water's surface.
They both.
But most of its attacks fail as the prey manages to take flight in time.
Doom.
After numerous unsuccessful attempts, the predator finally catches an unfortunate bird and drags it into the water. Its powerful bill and stable floating posture allow the gull to maintain control of the prey even as it struggles violently.
He's stuck. He's stuck.
In the end, the hunter's persistence is rewarded with a meal. For many eagle species, the aerial dive is their most dangerous weapon. In an instant, the ruler of the skies folds its wings and drops toward the target. The strike lands with extraordinary precision. The curved talons immediately clamp around the prey the moment contact is made. The young wild pig struggles desperately to break free, but it cannot overcome the predator's strength.
Where's the mother? Where's the mother? She can come.
In many large eagle species, diving speeds can exceed 90 miles per hour, turning the initial impact into a devastating attack. Within seconds, the struggle is over. The goshawk is a high-speed hunting machine of the forest, and even a mallard can become its target. The predator flies low over the ground, waiting for a moment of distraction before suddenly accelerating toward the duck. The attack unfolds with remarkable speed. The mallard is stunned by a series of rapid aerial impacts. In a final daring strike, the hawk's curved talons lock onto the duck's body and pin it against the water. The prey frantically paddles in an attempt to escape, but the predator maintains its grip and tries to carry its prize away from the lake. In nature, intelligence and opportunity can sometimes be more effective than speed. Caracaras are not the fastest hunters in the sky, but they are exceptionally intelligent, persistent, and opportunistic. They frequently harass other birds surround them, steal food or prey upon the young of species such as penguins and gulls. A hungry caracara quietly approaches a group of birds that have let their guard down. The moment an opening appears, the predator rushes in and snatches a chick from right beside its parents. Panic erupts instantly as multiple raiders descend upon the colony of young birds. There is no way to stop them. A pigeon accidentally lands too close to a sparrowhawk's nest at the very moment the predator is guarding its eggs. The attack erupts instantly. Curved razor-sharp talons clamp onto the bird's legs, cutting off any chance of escape. Sparrowhawks possess curved claws measuring about 1 inch in length, functioning like biological hooks that lock into feathers and flesh during a struggle. The predator continues forcing its opponent against the ground, tearing away feathers one patch at a time. In the end, the pigeon pays for the mistake with its life. The most dangerous predators are often those that do not have to choose between patience and speed. They possess both. A great blue heron suddenly seizes a pigeon that has let its guard down near the water's edge. Just a few seconds of inattention are enough to turn the bird into a meal. After the initial moment of panic, the pigeon begins struggling violently to escape. But the more it fights, the more firmly its wings become trapped within the powerful grip of the predator's beak. In the end, the bird is forced beneath a nearby pool of water until it can no longer resist. The black-crowned night heron possesses excellent vision in low-light conditions, allowing it to detect even the slightest movements of fish eels or salamanders in murky water. The hunter suddenly clamps its strong, sharp bill around the eel's body before it can retreat deeper into its hiding place. The eel immediately wraps itself around the exposed roots in an attempt to resist, but the night heron maintains its grip and forcefully pulls the prey from its shelter. Its bill, measuring nearly 4 inches in length, functions like a pair of biological pliers, powerful enough to hold the eel's slippery body throughout the struggle. Within seconds, the eel is finally torn free from the submerged roots and disappears completely into the predator's mouth. Along a dirt road in the Mala Mala Game Reserve, a small bird suddenly confronts a snake nearly twice its size. The snake repeatedly tries to slither away, but the predator stays close behind.
Yep.
No, I can't.
Its short yet remarkably powerful beak allows the gray-headed sparrow to deliver a rapid series of strikes to the snake's head and spine, quickly reducing the animal's ability to resist. By this point, the snake has little chance of survival. In nature, an animal may be the predator today, but tomorrow it may become the prey of something else. These spectacular hunts are the result of millions of years of evolution. But today, Climate change and the ongoing loss of habitat are forcing many birds of prey into a struggle for survival more challenging than ever before. When nature loses its balance, it is not only the prey that suffer. The rulers of the skies are affected as well. Let us work together to protect the wild world before it is too late.